Thought y'all might want to come along with us and watch these pups run today and to see what kind of race we can have. We got a pretty little race going right now. A lot of the other dogs barking in the background. That's Rose right over there. And they're probably going to break down a little bit, but it's cold out today, so we didn't run no big dogs, so we thought we'd get out here in the training lot and do a little video for a few minutes. We got a pretty little race going right now. I think they've lost it right now, but they'll circle around there and pick it up. It's Frank there. We just got two out here. The other one's Rose. She's trying to pick it up there where they lost it. I ain't sure what the temperature is today, but it's definitely cold out. She's trying to figure it out there. She ain't sure where it went. Frank's opening up with her too. I think they're about to get it figured out. They're having trouble figuring it out, but she acts like she's about to figure it out now. She got it lined out, I believe. You can see the lots growed up good. They can't do much sight racing in here. She's still trying to figure out where it went. There it goes. I don't know if I probably didn't get it on camera, but right down through there the way she went. Well, Frank's gonna have a real mouth. The rabbit runs good. You can see I've built a fire today. Well, it's pretty cool out. We built a fire and that way we want to warm up, we can. I had lost it there for a few minutes again. She's trying to pick it back up. This first live feed we've had down here. We usually do videos down here, but we thought where we wasn't out running big dogs today, we'd do one down here today. There comes Frank. Rose was right back over in there trying to figure out where it went. That rabbit outsmarts them pretty good in this little lot. This lot's about 2 acres, so they got plenty of room to run in. Frank's come through here behind us. We've had a pretty decent little race so far anyway. They've lost it for right now, but they'll find it again. There's Rose again. They're giving snow tomorrow, so that's one of the reasons we jumped on here today, because we wanted to at least get one more live feed in, and I'd say we won't be hunting till next week, so until this weather fires up. Sound like Frank's trying to pick it up over there. And Rose barked down there, so it could be either spot. There's more than one rabbit in here, so he could have barked on a different rabbit. Or the track they'd done run on, either one. We got all kinds of stuff in here. We got some stuff right there for the rabbits to get under, and we got stuff over there for them to get in, and there's stuff right over there for them to get in, and there's stuff right here they run through, and then we've got some other stuff on up through the lot that they run under. So, and like I said, it's about 2 acres, so they got plenty of room to run in here. You can run 2 or 3 dogs that's already running pretty good in here together without them pushing the rabbits too hard. Usually if I've got 3 or 4 in here, there's usually 1 or 2 of them ain't running, so they've lined it back out. Oh, we have a few. But this lot's got electric and stuff around it, and then we've got yard dogs that runs here in the yard, and they ain't coyotes don't bother the lot. The only thing you gotta worry about in this lot is owls and stuff. You don't have to worry too much about coyotes. It's owls and hawks. Owls the worst. Looks like they've lost it again. They was running pretty good there for a few minutes. But I believe there's coyotes everywhere. But in this lot, we have more trouble out of owls than anything. There ain't much you can do with them owls. That's what that little light there's for. It helps keep them out. But if it's pretty thick like this, I've learned that they don't bother them too bad. It's when it gets down to, when it's kind of, the brush and stuff kind of gets watered down, then that's when you got to worry about the stuff. Right there went the rabbit. She's on it now. And Frank's gonna have a real mouth. Frank's still got a lot to learn, but you know, he's just a pup yet. He'll learn a whole lot between now and the spring if we keep hunting him. But he's just 10 months old, so he's doing good for no more than he's been hunting. We hunted Tank quite a bit, but we ain't hunted Frank much. But the more we hunt him, the better he'll improve. You know, to me, he's for 10 months old, no more than he's been hunted, he's doing good. We just thought where we didn't run him out in the wild today, we'd throw him in here and give him a little exercise in here. She got it lined back out there for a minute or two anyway. There's Frank come in there. But there's the rabbit. He went back up through there. That's why I stand here a lot. You see the rabbit come by a lot. It's circled around there and it's confused them again. They'll get it figured out here in a minute. They went the wrong way. Now she's on the right track. She'll cut right up through there. Frank's on it now. That's the way the rabbit went. I don't know which way it went at her. It went up through there, but he picked the track up though. He hunts good, but out in the wild, right there goes the rabbit. Frank went the other way and the rabbit went that way. There comes Rose. If she can figure out where it went right up through there. We may have to show her where it went if they don't get it figured out, so that way they can keep her running. She's trying to figure it out, but they have a time running this lot sometimes. The scent ain't no good, and seems like they just have a terrible time trying to run in here. We've not had a bad little race today anyway. Rose, right here. Put her on it. That way we can keep having a little bit of a race. I don't know where it went. She thinks it went around through there anyway. The lot's growed up real good this year though. It usually wears down pretty bad in the wintertime, but we don't start running no more dogs than we have been. We ain't gonna wear it out this winter. Right there goes the rabbit. I was talking, wasn't paying no attention, and it was sitting there right beside us. She's back over here. And she is close to him. That rabbit circles around on her so much it's hard for him to keep up where it went. Then they're running over top the tracks they've already run too, so that makes it hard too. They're sounding good though. That little rabbit will run for a pretty good while. But there he comes. See? He'll just go up there and sit and wait on them until they catch up with him. Then he'll make him another circle or two and get ahead of him, and he'll wait on them again. I think he went in that thing right there this time. But there he is. Oh, he's give it up. They'll have to get out and find him a different one. They put a little too much pressure on him, he'll go for the hole, but that's a pretty good race though for here in the lot. But these other rabbits in here, they can jump them another one. We'll stay on here a few minutes and see if they pick another nut. Rose, right here. We'll put them up here on this upper end of the lot and see if they can find one up here. Frank, right here. Rose, right up here. We'll put them up through here and see if they can find them another. Like I said, these more rabbits in this lot than just that one. You can see it's a great big lot. We've got pans of water set out for them so they can get them a drink. It goes all the way up there next to the road. We hoping to get this upper side growed up as big as that right there. It ain't, it's getting there, but it still ain't as big as the lower section. And hopefully they'll get up through here and find them another one. I don't think that rabbit that's running a while ago would come up through here, but it could have and we didn't know it. Frank smells it too. You don't know where it's went, but he can smell it. They can't figure it out, but they know they've been another one through here. They went back down that way, but now I don't know for sure how many rabbits we got in here, but I know there's more than one. They should be 4 or 5, maybe 10 somewhere in there. We know we got one in the tar over there. We know where it's at. And now the rest of them we really don't know for sure. We know it's a good cold day for this, that's for sure. But the way this is going today, we'll probably do some more down here. We seem like this in here is doing pretty good, so we'll probably do some more videos down here. We got 2 pups. We need to start of our own here for long. We may start putting them in here. Sorry, don't have one of them. We're all about rabbit hunting, and that's it. I'd say Frank's opening up on the where that rabbit's done been through there. They missed some of the track. We'll definitely do some more videos down here, and like I said, we got them other 2 pups that we've raised that we need to be training, so they're getting about the age. Start putting them in here. We'll put them in here with Rose, and she'll kind of keep the rabbits stirred up for them, and hopefully we can get them started. Frank really don't have to be in here, but we just thought we'd throw him in here today and do a video. Gotta get the other 2 pups where we can kind of handle them a little bit. They're a little on the shy side, but we'll start fooling with them as soon as the catch a week that the weather ain't so bad. Get them where we can catch them, and we'll start putting them in here. Which we may have some new pups coming this weekend. Start running. I had a boy say that he was going to bring some the other day. He said he'd be here with them this weekend, so we may have a new one this weekend. There's another one of them little lights that we keep in here to try to keep the owls out. Seem like they help. I mean, they probably don't keep them out 100%, but they help anyway. Rose is hunting right over in there. But there comes Frank. We've had a pretty good little hunt this morning anyway. One thing about this, and we got to do it right here at the house. We didn't have to go nowhere. It's one thing I like about having this lot. You can usually come out here and have a race about any time we want to. I've got a little fire pit up there. I built us a fire, and we sit back here and watch the dogs run. We're here in Kentucky. We're normally out in the wild when we're doing these, but the weather's bad here right now, and it's cold, so we just thought we'd get on here a few minutes and do one here in this lot. But we're usually out running big dogs out in the wild when we do these, but yeah, thank you. We put a lot of work into this lot. It wasn't nowhere near like this when we first started. We've hauled a lot of brush in here, and we've put a lot of stuff in here for the rabbits to get under. You can see right there, I don't know if you can see it very good, there's a little tree we've hauled in here. We've built a lot of boxes and stuff for them, the rabbits to get in, and we fertilize this every year to make it grow. And just fenced in, we've got 2 acres here. We've got a pretty good little farm here, but this ain't where we normally run the big dogs. We own probably 100 acres or something here, but there ain't very many rabbits out in the wild here. We go to another place. It's a little small strip job, and there's probably I don't know, 600 acres or something there, and that's where we do most of our run their big dogs. There's a guy that bales hay for us. He cuts the hay. We ain't got no cattle or nothing, so he cuts the hay and keeps the hay cut off the fields every year. He's one owns land that we rabbit hunt on all the time, so we rabbit hunt on him, and he cuts our hay and all that stuff. We don't do no hay cutting or nothing, but they's usually have somebody cut it. If there's always somebody looking for hay. So yeah, we have probably 14, something like that. We've got 4 pups and I think about 10 big dogs, and we've got 1 pup that's fixing to have another set of pups. So we're doing pretty good right now. Then we start a bunch of pups for other people too. Then we run some big dogs for other people. So yeah, if I ain't missed for counting, we've got 10 big dogs and 4 little pups and 1 dog about ready to have pups. Yeah, we've got Frank there. That's what we kind of raised him first, to raise him up and train him and sell him. He's the only one we really got right now for sale, but yeah, we raise some and sell them. Well, they're having trouble finding another one. And we know there's plenty more rabbits in here, but they're having trouble finding them all. There's Frank. Hush now. He knows that rabbit's wasn't that tar. There's Rose. Rose, no. Yeah, he knows there's a rabbit in there. Now, that's enough. Yeah, he knows there's a rabbit in there. Go on. Yeah, that's for sure. He knows there's one in there. He can smell them in there. Come on. Right here. Frank, come on. Frank, come on. Right here. Come on. Come here. He'd really like to get that rabbit out there. Now, come on. Yeah, that's for sure. Frank, come on. Come on. Right here. Rose, come on. Get in here. Get him up here away from that tar. That way he ain't barking in it. Come on. They've got to get them up through here and give them a chance to jump another one while we on here. That's another box we got for them to go in and out. And at least plenty of rabbits in here. If they just get out and find one, they probably ain't stirring today where it's cold and all that. So as you can see, it's been snowing some too, so we're supposed to snow tonight and tomorrow, so there probably won't be no hunting tomorrow. And it's supposed to turn real cold this weekend, so there's another box we got for them to go in now. You can see the lot. It's a great big spot. I mean, they've got plenty of room to run in. Then it goes all the way back down there to the creek, which it's hard to see that way how far it goes where it's growed up so bad. There's plenty of rabbits in here if they just get in here and hunt and find them. Get in here, Rose. Get in here. They're probably sitting down through there in that brush somewhere. Get in there. Yeah, there's plenty of brush in here, but then there's plenty of grass in here for the rabbits to eat too. But then if it comes a great big snow, we usually put out feed and stuff for them. So we make sure they're took care of. We've got hay and pellets and stuff we put out, and when it snows and stuff, put in their boxes and stuff so they'll have something to eat if a big snow hits. Yeah, you can see there's plenty of grass and stuff for them to eat, even in that big tall brush. Rose, get up here, right here. Come on. We've had one good little race today anyway. I was hoping we'd at least have one. I didn't know what kind of day we'd have. We'll lay the fertilizer this upper lot come spring, and we're hoping it'll be growed up a lot better next year. We'll lay the triple 19 to it and may throw a few bags of lime on it. I believe Frank's gonna be a nice little dog though. He just needs a lot more hunting. See, he knows there ain't no rabbit in that box, but he'll go down there and bark at that other one. He'll check that one, but he knows there ain't nothing in it. Now, they don't hunt as good in this slot as they do out in the wild, but they do pretty good in here. I think Frank's done a pretty good job today, besides barking in that box down there where the rabbit was at, but that's a pup for you. I mean, any of them's going to do that. We probably won't be on here too much longer. We'll give them a few more minutes, and if they don't jump near him, we'll probably call it a day. Yeah, he's for no more than he's been hunted, he's doing really good. He's been in this lot a few trips, but not as near as much as most dogs get, because we had other people's dogs to run, and so he didn't get a lot in here. And then we was running tank on the outside, so Frank wasn't getting hunted a lot because, you know, they wanted to play and all that stuff if you took both of them together. So when they was younger, we hunted tank the most, and Frank didn't get hunted near as much. He's getting it now though. We'll get it as soon as weather breaks and we can get back out hunting in the wild. We've been taking him every trip we go, but the way this weather's been, we ain't got nobody else's dogs we have to run, so we ain't been getting out near as much as we normally do. Now you can see he don't care a bit to go through the briars and weeds and everything on that. I think he'll make a nice dog. Rose is down over in there hunting. We'll give them another minute or two and see if they jump anything. If not, we may call it a day, and the next day we get a chance, we may turn them back in here loose again, and may turn Frank loose in here one day by himself. I don't know what kind of race we'll have, but we may turn him in here by himself one day and let him run. It wouldn't hurt him to be soloed some. We know he knows what the track is, so just don't know how much running we'll get just him by himself. We're just a pup, but we may try that one day. That, or we might do a video of him hunting in here by himself. Either we'll do one of the two. They're right over there in that brush. We got Frank and Rose in here, which Rose ain't no pup, but Frank is. We run Rose a lot in here to help train these other dogs. But they're right over in there somewhere. Rose, you here? Right here? Right there comes Rose. Rose, right here. Right there's Rose. Well, I believe we'll call today here. We've been on here for a pretty good while, and just appreciate all y'all being on here with us, and just ask you to hit that like button, and thank you for all the comments. If you ain't part of the channel, join the channel. We do these live feeds when we get a chance, and upload videos every day. So we'll see you on the next hunt.